Communities across southern Oregon showing resilience as they continue to rise from the ashes of the 2020 Labor Day fires. Good evening and thank you for choosing NBC5 News at 6. I'm Andrea Boyd. 5 years after the Almeda fire devastated parts of southern Oregon, communities are still rebuilding and preparing for what may come next. Kate Sterling shows us how recovery efforts are still ongoing. That's your top story tonight at 6.
5 years ago, this community was devastated by the Almeda fire, with entire neighborhoods and businesses being lost to the blaze. But today, signs of rebuilding and resilience are everywhere. On September 8, 2020, the Almeda fire roared through southern Oregon, driven by wind, fueled by drought, and leaving behind a scar that stretched 13 miles. Thousands of homes burned and lives were upended, but amid the chaos, people like Michael Hoke stepped up.
I felt like it was my duty to jump up and try to serve the community that I called home.
Hoke was working with the City of Talent when the fire broke out and was among the first to sound the alarm.
So I went to the south part of town and started knocking on doors and telling Talent residents that they had to leave as quickly as possible.
He evacuated others before trying to escape himself, but the flames caught up to him on Highway 99.
So I was surrounded by fire on all sides. It was not looking too good for a moment. I decided to try to call my family, and the cell phone died down, so couldn't make that call. Had to hang out there. The fire was really hot. I mean, so hot to the point that I had to take off my belt because the belt buckle was so hot.
Hoke made it through and went back to work, helping keep the fire from reaching City Hall. In the aftermath, his role soon shifted toward long-term recovery.
After the fire, my job pivoted to natural disaster mitigation recovery and then city planning work. I think the hardest part for that was just seeing those people that you spent so much time with, that were always super happy, that were always lovely to hang out with, and just seeing them post-fire, I mean, that's a really emotional moment for them.
One of those people, Todd Honer, lost everything.
I came back here 3 times that night and watched the house burn. I couldn't get very close. As soon as it was over and I was walking through the ashes the next morning, to tell you the truth, I didn't really have any, I didn't want to. I'd wanted out, to tell you the truth.
Eventually, he made the decision to rebuild, and he did it with the future in mind.
I was familiar with what I might be able to, I was going to try and capitalize on anything I could, tell you the truth. Not only energy efficiency, but as much rebates and money that we could get back out of it. As the cost of energy around here continues to go up, and it eventually will, we can pretty much maintain a straight level because of some of the energy efficiency and some of the renewable power that we put on the solar panels that we put on the roof.
Energy Trust of Oregon partnered with the community to create new programs aimed at helping fire victims rebuild smarter.
We decided that we needed to try to figure out a program to encourage wildfire victims to build more energy efficiently. So when you're rebuilding a new home, you have to build up to code. And sometimes you can go above code and you'll be more energy efficient, you'll be more resilient. So this new program helps incentivize people to build to that higher tier level.
The day of the fire, the Talent Mobile Estates was hit especially hard, with only a handful of the existing manufactured homes making it through the fire. But thanks to collaborative efforts through organizations like Energy Trust, many residents received help to rebuild.
To date, 70 homes have been installed, and these are new manufactured homes. They each meet the NEEM certification. The rebuilding continues to happen today. Yeah, there's still a lot of people that need houses, and the manufactured home program is still in place, and you can get up to $16,000 to replace a home.
As communities continue to rise from the ashes, resiliency is a top priority for many.
This wasn't the last fire that's coming through. There's going to be another fire that's going to affect this community in the future. Maybe it's next year, maybe it's in 10 years, we don't know. But if we can encourage people to be more prepared, be more resilient for that time, then we're doing our job.
Rebuilding after disaster is never simple or quick, but 5 years later, this community is proving that recovery is possible, one step and one home at a time. In Talent, I'm Kate Sterling reporting.
And a combination